Rafael dos Anjos and Rafael Fiziev in the UFC lightweight division is going to be a very good main event. A pretty good card overall. I mean, a lot of the guys on here, Tresean Gore, David Onama, Ricky Tercio's making his return, Kyle Barrejo, Saidner Magomedov, Ronnie Lawrence, Saidoku Kakaramano, Cody Garbrandt. It's a very good card. And at the top of it, we got RDA versus RF. Rafael versus Rafael, 29 years old and 37 and a half years old. This is interesting. This is very interesting. 61% going Fiziev, mainly by decision. Few of them going knockout. I think either way, this fight is probably going to go to a decision. I can't see Fiziev going out there and knocking out Rafael dos Anjos in the fight. He hasn't gotten finished. Michael Chiesa, Edwards, Usman, Covington, Ferguson got knocked out against Eddie Alvarez, but that's literally it. That is it. Except for a jaw injury and then Jeremy Stevens in 2008 and then 2010. So he's not going to go out there and knock out Rafael dos Anjos. It's clearly going to be a 5-round fight unless RDA can go out there and submit Rafael Fiziev. But this is interesting. I think early on in this fight, Fiziev is going to have a huge advantage. First round, for sure, Rafael Fiziev is going to win. Second round is going to be a little bit closer, but I'm going to give that round as well to Rafael Fiziev. Third round, I'm going to go Rafael dos Anjos. Fourth round, I'm going to go Rafael dos Anjos. And fifth round, I'm going to go Rafael dos Anjos. Now, the reason being, Rafael has been in plenty of 5-round fights. He's been in title fights. He's gone the distance many, many times against the best of the best in the UFC lightweight and a welterweight division. This is a sheer striker, a sheer kickboxer, a sheer Muay Thai fighter in Rafael Fiziev. If you're fighting that type of guy, the way you're going to win is to drain the gas tank. The way you're going to drain it is going to be to wrestle and it's going to be to grapple. And Rafael dos Anjos striking did not look bad at all against Renato Moicano. It looked pretty decent against Renato Moicano in that last fight. Looked pretty good against Paul Felder as well as the wrestling. So I think he could actually go out there, pressure the heck out of Fiziev, make his cardio go down a little bit. We saw his cardio kind of suffer a little bit in that Bobby Green fight. So in this fight with Rafael dos Anjos, I think the cardio advantage goes Rafael dos Anjos. I think the wrestling, the grappling goes Rafael dos Anjos. I do think the experience goes Rafael dos Anjos, obviously. Only thing that's going Fiziev is the strike. And yes, he's got that possibility of outstriking him. That was my prediction a few months ago. I did have Fiziev outstriking Rafael dos Anjos to win the fight by a decision. But it's 5 rounds now. It is 5 rounds of action in this lightweight division. And Rafael dos Anjos is going to definitely win the 5th, definitely win the 4th. The 3rd round is where it's at. And I know dos Anjos knows he needs to win that 3rd round. He's going to push for the takedown. He's going to out-wrestle him. He's going to out-grapple him. It's not going to be a domination because it's going to be close. If Fiziev's not going to get taken down easily, he's never been taken down inside of the UFC. So it's going to be close. But I'm going to go Rafael dos Anjos as the underdog to win this fight by a decision right there. Just draining on the gas tank of Rafael Fiziev, landing the takedowns, and winning the fight by a unanimous decision.